we sure didn't have our opportunities to win this game. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Phillies Headstone Media, and today we're going to recap this afternoon's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Oakland Athletics, as the Phillies lose 4-1 in the Athletics, as they are now given their first loss of the 2022 regular season. Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you haven't yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. This video is also brought to you by All Things Phillies. Now, All Things Phillies provides a daily video of highlights from the game. So please go subscribe to his channel. Link in the description section. So the Phillies lose the series finale against the Oakland A's, but they still managed to grab a series win here as they do secure that, but they fail to sweep it. This is a game that could have been won. Let me just tell you, this is a game that could have been won. Joe Girardi, not a good decision there in the top of the ninth inning to leave Damon Jones in like that. Why in the world would he leave him in like that? Terrible fundamentals by JT Muto. Just like not a very good game this afternoon in South Philadelphia. Bryce Harper looking unlucky this afternoon. He's hitting the ball so hard, and a lot of good defense today, by both squads, especially over on the Oakland A's. A lot of, flashy defense. It definitely was showing the leather. Kind of an unusual, thing going on right now. You notice, this uniform. You saw it yesterday too. We're wearing our red pinstripe jerseys on home games. Very unusual. If you do not know, the Phillies cream and baby blue jerseys have not arrived at Citizens Bank Park from Fanatics because there's some type of supply chain issue or something of that nature, which is very, very unfortunate. As we pick up the scoring summary here in the top of the sixth inning, Seth Brown singles on a line drive to left field. Elvis Andres comes around to score as it's 1-0 Oakland here in the top of the sixth. So this was a very low-scoring affair. Only a 4-1, final score, of course. And we didn't see scoring until the top of the sixth inning. The ball wasn't really hit especially hard. Falls in front of Nick Castellanos. That was off of Bailey Falter. Zach Huffman didn't go very deep in this one. We'll get into that a little bit later. As we pick up the scoring summary here in the top of the seventh inning, Billy McKinney homers on a fly ball to right center field, also off of Bailey Falter, as it's now 2-0 A's. So the Phillies now down by 2 as their offense during this time continues to do nothing, right? Nothing. I understand hitting the ball, sort of hard, especially guys like Harp, and getting a little unlucky. Not really working a lot of great at-bats. And we're just not doing anything at the plate. Bailey Falter, he didn't look great this afternoon, but give this guy some run support. Come on. It's just like an opening day. Of course, we win 9-5. Yesterday, we only scored 4 runs, and then today we only scored 1. Then at the top of the ninth inning, this was just terrible as Tony Kemp singles on a line drive to right field. Austin Allen and Christian Pache come around to score, but Christian Pache with I guess it was a good slide, but a terrible attempt at a tag by JT Muto. Terrible. Of course, the home plate umpire called him safe, and he was safe, but when you first saw it, you're like, no way he was safe. The ball beat him by a mile, but Pache was able to get his hand in there. Just a great slide, a terrible tag attempt by JT Muto. That is just bad fundamentals. Second day in a row. Of course, he had the error yesterday, and he makes another miscue out there today. So I was very disappointed with him. Of course, he did not get the start in this one, as Garrett Stubbs was given the start. But that just cannot happen. It's bad fundamentals. And, of course, Damon Jones. Why in the world? This is a guy who hasn't really seen a lot of time. Why have him go back out to the top of the ninth inning? That's just not smart. I don't like that decision, and it kind of cost us. We still would have lost this game 2-1 if Gene just would have did what he did, but that's just not smart baseball. And we pick it up here in the bottom of the ninth inning. The Phillies finally get on the board to avoid the shutout as Gene Segura homers on a fly ball to right center field. His second of the season, as he did homer yesterday. The Phillies are now down by 3, now a 4-1 ball game. That'd be your final. 4-1 Oakland A's. They salvaged the final game of the 3-game set, and the Phillies failed to sweep. Kyle Schwarber out of the leadoff spot. Not much out of him, right? He definitely does hit the ball up in the air a lot. He definitely likes to uppercut quite a bit. And, not the best day out of him. Gene Segura, only one hit was a big one right there. Home run, the only run scored by the Phils in this ball game. The home run to right center field, the solo shot, and Bryce Harper. An unlucky day this afternoon. Of course, he did strike out twice. but he hit the ball hard. He continues to hit the ball hard. So kind of, robbed there a little bit. I mean, it's just very, very, unfortunate to see that. Nick Castellanos also not much out of him. So it's been kind of a sort of slow start. Of course, Nick Castellanos did go deep yesterday. Of course, Harp, I mean, the line doesn't look very good for him, but he's hitting the ball hard, though. That's the thing. He's hitting the ball hard, and you got to give him credit for that. He's just, falling up short. And Rhys Hoskins, does go this afternoon, but there you go. I mean, collects a walk. So you always love to see that out of him. Always is, able to, work a good at-bat and see the baseball. Always talk about that with him. And Bryson Scott gets to start at short today, which is awesome to see, as he goes hitless in this one. And Juan Camargo flashing the lever over at third as he got the start there today. And he also was able to collect a knock. One of the Phillies just 3 hits this afternoon, just pathetic. And Garrett Stubbs also collecting a hit. So we only got 3 hits this afternoon. So the backup catcher, Garrett Stubbs, gets the start this afternoon. J.T. Mitchell would later come in to take over for him. And, of course, he made that, terrible attempt at a tag in the top of the 9th inning. Not very good there. I mean, that was a good slide, but you got to be able to apply the tag there. And Matt Vierling also, it just continues to do absolutely nothing as he gets to start in center. Terrible. He hasn't done anything. He had a really just not a good series. Not impressed with what he's done. I'm not impressed with what he's done. This is when we miss Mickey Moniak. So you go take a look at Zach Eflin's start. 4 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Just to be clear, nothing was wrong with him health-wise. He just reached his pitch limit. I mean, we saw this last year. Did we not see this last year with the babying? We saw a lot with former, top prospect Spencer Howard. We've seen it before. Listen, I understand that this guy's been dealing with some health issues in the past. I mean, but this is a regular season game. We're not down in Clearwater, Florida. No. We're up here in Philadelphia, up north, in a regular season game. So there's simply no excuse for that. I mean, I just don't like it. You saw what Bailey Falter did. He certainly didn't help our situation, did he? Definitely not. 2 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, and 2 were earned. No walks and 2 strikeouts. So Bailey Falter, not the best at him. Of course, he didn't get any run support, when he was out there. But Zach Eflin, a decent debut today. So he makes his season debut. Very short leash, not out there for very long. Which I do not like. And Damon Jones, I mean, again, why in the world is he going out there in the top of the 9th inning? I mean, there's simply no excuse for that. Joe Girardi, man, I mean, I don't understand this guy's decision-making sometimes. He really, really annoys me with, these babying of the players and, you saw it with, Zach Eflin, and then he allows Damon Jones to go out there in the top of the 9th inning. Why? I don't understand it. I understand Knebel wasn't available today. Of course, this isn't even a safe situation. But I don't like this at all. I did not like that one bit. I kind of got a bad vibe when I saw him going out there again to top of the 9th inning. I think that this is not going to be pretty. And sure enough, you saw what happened. Honestly, only 1 run should have scored right there. But still, he didn't look good in that inning. He looked rattled. He didn't look good. So that's your final score, 4-1. And I hate to complain about a series win. I mean, hey, we won the series. But this easily could have been a series sweep. We easily could have won today. Our offense did not show up. Our offense did not show up whatsoever. It was very, very disappointing. Of course, we got a little unlucky. We were on the receiving end of some really good plays out there. We're going against a guy, I mean, he's not anything special. I mean, in Dalton Jeffries. I mean, come on, this is a bad Oakland A's team. I understand you're not going to win every game, but this was a winnable game that we should have won. I mean, this is a game that we should have won. Of course, you're going to have losses sometimes. You're just absolutely flat, absolutely terrible. You didn't have any opportunities. We had our opportunities here in this one, ladies and gentlemen. We kind of kicked ourselves in the foot, as I alluded to with our own manager, right? I mean, just not making the best decisions here this afternoon. And J.T. Muto, I mean, he hasn't looked good behind the plate so far in these first 3 games. I've been very, very disappointed with what he's done. I've just not been impressed with what he has done back there. He just doesn't look comfortable. I mean, that's all I have to say. I mean, this is a guy that plays, usually with a lot of confidence. He does not look very confident back there. Not at all, actually. So this is going to be a true test. As the New York Mets come to town, and this is not going to be an easy series, as they're pretty hot. They did lose this afternoon to the Washington Nationals 4-2, which is great to see. But still, I mean, they're still coming in pretty hot. Of course, they did win the series 3-1 over the Nationals. So this is not going to be an easy one here. Taijuan Walker will be on the mound for the Mets, and Ranger Suarez, making his 2022 debut, will be on the mound for the Phillies. A little series preview here. Hopefully we can grab a win here in this first game of the series. I mean, Taijuan Walker definitely a difficult opponent on the other side. Our offense needs to wake up, and then Zach Wheeler, hopefully we can win on Tuesday as he makes his season debut going against McGill. At least take 2 out of 3 here. At least take 2 out of 3, which I definitely think we're capable of doing. And we face Max Scherzer, who did not have a great, first game. Of course, he did pitch against the Washington Nationals. Very interesting to see that. Kind of weird team that he had, had a long history with, right? I mean, during his years there at the Washington Nationals, from 2015 up until the midway point of the season in 2021, not great against the Washington Nationals. So hopefully, he's not great against us. And Aaron Nola looking to kind of just have a little bit more stamina. Looking to have a little more stamina in the finale game, 105 on Wednesday. So hopefully they can have those uniforms shipped in, right? I mean, I was missing the cream today. I was kind of confused as to why they didn't wear it yesterday. But I'm like, today they have to be wearing it. And you did see the article by Todd Zalecki about how the shipments have not arrived for the cream or baby blue, which is very sad. I mean, hopefully that comes in soon. There's no estimated time of arrival for it. This is a very weird situation right there. So as I said, hopefully they come in soon. We certainly missed those jerseys right there. Those are definitely good looking jerseys. 6:45 is the first pitch tomorrow night. I will be there. It's kind of nice not to have it at 7:05, a little earlier, 20 minutes earlier. Of course, the first pitch will probably be at 6:49 because they're always late. They're never on time. They're just an absolute disgrace with, attempting to start the game on time. This was just a flat loss this afternoon. Not exciting to watch. We let this Oakland A's team, take advantage of this. Joe Girardi babying Zach Eflin. Joe Girardi letting Damon Jones go back out there for the 10th and 9th inning. I mean, why are you doing that? I mean, there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. And you saw what happened. I understand we still would have lost the baseball game, but this is not a guy to put your trust in. So there you go. The bullpen didn't look great this afternoon. Bailey Falter, another young guy, not looking so good. So we have our concerns with this bullpen. I understand the offense did nothing today, but this was just a frustrating loss. I understand it was still a series win, but this is a bad Oakland A's team that you should have swept. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So hopefully we could take at least 2 out of 3 against this New York Mets team. This is not going to be an easy series, as I said. I mean, Max Scherzer are definitely capable of bouncing back on the finale game on Wednesday. Hopefully we can grab a series win against this New York Mets squad. So it's 6:45, the first pitch tomorrow night. Taijuan Walker going against Ranger Suarez. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media, link in the description section at Phillies Hatstove Media, Instagram, follow me on Twitter at Beyondstove Media. Call or text 267-225-3292. Email me, phillieshatstovemedia@gmail.com. Just a frustrating loss, a flat loss. We just were on the receiving end of some really great defense, and definitely some not best decision making by our manager this afternoon. 6:45 tomorrow. Suarez Walker. I'm moving out to Archuleta. Let's go Phillies. I'll see you guys.